Hello all, what's up? It's me Arpit Agarwal and today I'm going to show you one of the most 10 top rated tourist attractions in Turkey. Turkey is a popular destination for tourists and it's known for its Mediterranean coastline, impressive mosques and stunning natural scenery. But there's also a lot that travelers probably don't know. Just some of the most interesting and surprising things about Turkey are given below. I must recommend you to visit them. Hagia Sophia, renowned as one of the most beautiful buildings in the world, the spellbinding Byzantine glory of the Hagia Sophia Museum. Hagia Sophia is not only one of the top things to do in Istanbul but also in Turkey. The staggering bulk of its exterior is rimmed by the delicate minarets added after the Ottoman conquest, while the sumptuous and cavernous facade interior is a grand reminder of old Constantinople's might and power. This famed monument is a must-do for every tourist visiting the country. Hagia Sophia, Turkish Hagia Sophia, Latin Sancta Sophia, also called the Church of the Holy Wisdom or Church of the Divine Wisdom, an important Byzantine structure in Istanbul and one of the world's greatest monuments. It was built as a Christian church in the 6th century under the direction of Byzantine Emperor Justinian I. In the subsequent centuries, it became a mosque, a museum, and a mosque again in 2020. The building reflects the religious changes that have played out in the region over the country's centuries, with the minarets and inscriptions of Islam as well as the lavish mosaics of Christianity. The Hagia Sophia was built in the remarkably short time of about 6 years, being completed in 537 CE, unusual for the period in which it was built. The names of the building's architects are Anthemes of Thales and the Isidorus of Miletus. They are well known as in the familiarity with mechanics and mathematics. The Hagia Sophia combines a longitudinal basilica and a centralized building in a wholly original manner, with a huge 32-meter 105-foot main dome supported on pendatives and two semi-domes, one on either side of the longitudinal axis. In the plan, the building is almost square. Hagia Sophia was the greatest church in Christendom and was meant to be, according to Professor Robert Osterhout, it was built to suppress the gigantic church of Saint Polychotos, erected by Julia Antiochia, the scion of line of Theodosian emperors. Julia meant her church a recreation of Temple of Jerusalem to symbolize her wealth, power and legitimate claim to the throne of Byzantium. Justinian had to build her to establish his own legitimacy and he did. Justinian built the same. His church remained the largest church ever built in until St. Peter's Basilica was constructed in Rome 1,000 years later. Julia's church, by the way, was destroyed by an earthquake. Being the world's most impressive building, it's no wonder that Mehmed the Conqueror proclaimed it as a mosque soon after his conquest of the city from Byzantines in 1453. It served as Istanbul's most revered mosque until 1935, when Ataturk, recognizing its world historical significance, had it proclaimed a museum, but in 2020 was reverted back to a mosque. Read, didn't you see how lavish these pictures are? How lavish this architecture is? Indeed, Hagia Sophia is a great mosque. Ephesus. Oh my god, did you see the architectural beauty of this place? Isn't it amazing? Amazingly stunning, simply aesthetic. Yes, this is a place not to be missed. The mighty ruin of Ephesus is a city of colossal monuments and marble columned roads. One of the most complete, still standing Roman cities in the Mediterranean region. This is the place to experience what life must have been like during the golden age of the Roman Empire. A sightseeing trip here will take at least a half a day to cover the major highlights, and no longer. If you really want to explore, so make sure you plan your visit so you don't feel rushed. Indeed, this place is great for those who have an interest in archaeology and have an interest in Roman Empire. You will gain a lot of knowledge if you visit this place about Roman Empire. This place is an indeed visit for those who are planning a visit to Turkey and are interested in history of Turkey and its Ottoman Empire, Roman Empire. How aesthetic and beautiful is this place? Ephesus. It's a great place. You must visit here. This enclosure for archaeological remains at Ephesus elegantly reconciles historic conservation with accessibility for visitors. The site of succession of great ancient civilizations, Ephesus, on the southwest coast of modern Turkey, embodied a peculiarly fertile synthesis of architecture and culture. In 356 BC, the Greeks built the Artemisium, a colossal iconic temple dedicated to Artemis, the fertility goddess, in Ephesus, which was one of the seven wonders of the ancient world. During the 2nd century BC, Ephesus was the fourth largest city in Eastern Roman Empire, famous for its Artemisium, the library of Celsus, and its medical school. Indeed, this place is great. As I said, this place was the fourth largest city of Roman Empire. Imagine the fourth largest city of such a vast kingdom like Roman Empire. How great would have been. Stunning, isn't it? I recommend a visit to you to this place. This place is beautiful. See those tiny designs, how creatively they have made every single design on each wall, each pillar of this amazing place. The Ephesus is a stunningly amazing place. The Ephesus archaeological site has developed into one of the most highly frequented archaeological sites due to it not only to the excellent state of the preservation but also to the visitor friendly presentation of the monuments. Yes, it is one of the most visited archaeological sites. Visitors make Ephesus well known and leads to a great acceptance of archaeology. Visitors, however, place a great strain on the ruins as well, and it is a balancing act to unite goal-oriented research, public relations, and tourist marketings without neglecting any of the sometimes competing components. Can you just imagine of such a place with such an aesthetic beauty as well as a past which is memorable? This place has a past which could never be forgotten. This place is really beautiful. Those minarets, those pillars, those every single design is so beautifully made with every single nook and corner of this place is was decorated with different styles. You see those combined architecture? Did you see those fine and finished curves that the architecture gave them? Oh my god, what an architect have must been used to make such a great place. Ephesus has a great history for the Roman Empire. It lies a great past there. You must visit this place if you have an interest in archaeology and Roman Empire or Ottoman Empire. This is the picture of Ephesus itself. Did you see how amazingly and aesthetically it's made? Every curve is so finished and dedicated by the architect. It's a must place for you to visit if you have an interest in archaeology of Roman Empire. Ephesus is a great place indeed and will become one of the greatest places indeed. Oh, here comes Cappadocia. Aren't you so attracted by the image there? I know you are. Cappadocia is definitely a place to be attracted to. Cappadocia is also known as a photographer's dream. There's so much elegancy in every place here. The natural beauty, the man-made beauty are so well mixed here that your eyes will shine brightly with delight. It's simply aesthetic. The surreal, sweeping rocks of valleys of Cappadocia are every photographer's dream. Cliff ridges and hill crests are home to rippling panoramas of wave-like rocky or brachy-shaped pinnacles that have been formed by millennia of wind and water action. And if you don't feel like hiking for the views, this is one of the world's top destinations to take hot air balloon ride. Yes, you heard it right, sir. It's a hot air balloon ride there. There are many sports there. Like, they are basically air-rated sports, and they are so amazing like hot air balloon ride. Don't you want a hot air balloon ride with such an amazing scenery there? Oh yeah, I know you want it. If the lunar scape isn't enough to tempt you, the nestled in these rocks valleys are the frozen rock-cut churches of the Byzantine era, when this area was an important early Christian site. This place is an indeed attraction for our eyes. How amazing the sceneries are of Cappadocia. Cappadocia receives more than 1 million visitors every year, and you can see every evening hot air balloons flying in the air so elegantly. Oh my god, what an scene to see! Amazing, simply aesthetic. Cappadocia is a beautiful region in central Turkey, famous for its fairy tale scenery, cave dwellings, remarkable rock formations, and of course, the hundreds of hot air balloons in the soar in the sky during the sunrise each morning. There's also so much awesome hiking in Cappadocia that it will take you at least a week to explore of the diverse hiking trails in the region. Isn't it so amazing to visit such a place? Oh my god, I know it. It's so amazing to visit such a place. Stunning beauty, amazing sceneries. Oh my god, Cappadocia, you are such a beautiful place. Hey, I know, you might be wondering, is this Cappadocia only? Yes, it's a picture of Cappadocia only. If you're not stunned or amazed by those sceneries and natural beauty, here it is what that tempts you. As if plucked from a whimsical fairy tale and sits down upon the stark of Anatolian plains, Cappadocia is a geological oddity of honeycombed hills and towering boulders of otherworldly beauty. The fantastical topography is matched by the human history here. People have long utilized the region's soft zone, seeking shelter underground and leaving the country scattered with fascinating cavern architecture. The fresco ordered rock cut searches of Goram Open Air Museum and the subterranean refugees of Derinkuyu and Kaimatli are the most famous sites. While simply bending down one of the Cappadocia's cave hotels is an experience in 21st century cave living. Oh yeah, you heard it right, sir. If you visit the hotels in Cappadocia, you might be in 21st century while visiting them, but when you visiting them, you will have a luxurious life as well as you will experience a cave-like age living in a luxurious hotel, so and same time being in 21st century. So what's greater than that? You can live cave life again being in 21st century. Oh my god, Cappadocia is so amazing. Amazingly stunning, my god. That's amazing. I recommend you must pay a visit to this place. It's must. I recommend you. Tokpai Palace. Oh my goodness. See how amazing is this? Those stones. Oh wow, how well made is this? The architect has a beautiful mind indeed. Tokpai Palace is aesthetic. How simply beautiful is this? Ottoman Empire. Yes, this place has got ruled over by more than 30 kings in history of Ottoman Empire. Sumptuous beyond belief, the Tokpai Palace takes you into the fantastical opulent world of the sultans. Yes, as I said, more than 30 sultans have lived here, actually ruled here. It was from here that the sultans of the Ottoman era carved out an empire that would extend up into Europe, down through the Middle East, and into Africa. The interiors, with their decidedly exuberant tiling and lavish jeweled decor, are an unforgettable peek into the Ottomans' power base. Yes, it's amazingly aesthetic. So beautiful it is, isn't it? The surrounding public gardens were once the sole domain of the royal court but are now open to the public and provide a tranquil green respite from the city streets. Oh, yeah, this is a mixed bag of man made beauty and natural beauty. This palace is surrounded by green gardens, which are now public gardens, and you will see in such a stunning look. You are you will just get amazed. Let me show you one. So here it is. Didn't you like that? So well combination of man-made beauty and natural beauty. Ottoman Empire Palace served as the main residence and the administrative headquarters of the Ottoman Sultans. Topkapi Palace and Harem are likely to have more colorful stories than most of the world's museum put together. Libanian sultans, ambitious courtiers, beautiful concubines, and scheming unctions lived and worked here between 15th and 19th centuries, when it was the court of the Ottoman Empire. A visit to the place, opulent pavilions, jewel-filled treasury, and sprawling harems gives a fascinating glimpse into their lives. Oh wow, aren't you surprised by the inner beauty of this palace? Oh my, what an work by that architecture! See those finished curves. So fine they are. How beautifully decorated. How miniature designs on every wall. You must have noticed that. And you should notice that. Oh my god, that's really amazing. So, it's really aesthetic, isn't it? This palace was ruled by over 30 sultans from the Topkapi era for nearly 4 centuries during the Ottoman Empire's 600-year reign, beginning with Mehmed II. He ordered the construction of the place in the late 1450s. Mehmed's original layout, which consisted of 4 consecutive courtyards surrounded by high walls, remains. Each courtyard served different purposes and was separated by the gate that incrementally restricted an entry, culminating in the most private and third and fourth courtyards. Oh my god, that's amazingly beautiful, isn't it? Doesn't that appeal to your eyes? You must pay a visit to this place. This place is indeed an aesthetic place and one of the greatest remarkable place hotspot for the Ottoman Empire, as more than 30 sultans ruled here. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh my, how beautiful is this? Amazing. This place, this imperial palace of Ottoman, is a mixed bag of architectures from all over the world. This is an indeed place to visit. You must pay a visit to here if you're visiting Turkey. This beautiful and aesthetic place must be on your bucket list, isn't it? Let's go ahead. Oh my, aren't your eyes delighted by the picture there? Oh, I know that. Didn't you see cotton all over the place? Cotton lying there? Yes, that is why it is known as Cotton Castle in English. Pamukkale, also known as the Cotton Castle, is one of the major attractions for tourists. Oh my god, is it an attraction for you also? One of the Turkey's most famous natural wonders, the pure white travertine terraces of Pamukkale, Cotton Castle in English, cascade down the slope looking like an out-of-place snowfield amid the green landscape. Although the travertines are themselves a highlight of a Turkey trip. The vast and rambling ruins of Roman Hierapolis, an ancient spa town, lie on the top of this calcite hill, providing another reason to visit. Oh my, this is indeed a natural beauty. Nature's beauty indeed. You must pay a visit to this place. See how beautiful is this? Nature's beauty. That's all we know. That one word, nature's beauty, is self-satisfactory to satisfy the picture this here present here in this PPT. For the best photographers, they come here. If you are a photographer, you must come here, and you must come at dusk time, because the travertines glow as the sun sinks below the horizon. You must be thinking, what's so important or what's so mesmerizing during the sunshine or when there is a sunset during this place? And why the photographers are amazed when there is a sunset here? Okay, I will show you an example of that. Oh my, aren't your eyes stunned by the sunset look? Here it comes, the sunset look of Pamukkale. Cotton lying all over, shining different colors, tones. This is an mesmerizing scene indeed. This is what is called natural beauty. Isn't this place appealing to your eyes? Yes, you must pay a visit to this place. Turkey, Pamukkale is a great place to visit. Pamukkale is also known as the traveler delight and a geological phenomenon. It is a town in western Turkey, best known for its mineral-rich thermal waters that flow down the bright white terraces of a steep valley side. Next to this is a Hierapolis, an ancient Roman spa city founded around 190 BC. The ruins there contains a pristine theater and a necropolis with tombs that extends for 2 kilometers. With such a unique combination of natural and man-made marvels, it's little wonder that Pamukkale, Hierapolis is such a tourist hotspot. Indeed, with such a natural beauty, it would be indeed it would indeed naturally attract tourists. It would be indeed a tourist hotspot. See how natural is this. See how aesthetic is this. I would say it is simply amazing. It is so cozy to my eyes when I see this. Isn't it to you also? You must be liking this, and your mind must be appealing to you to visit this place, isn't it? And if you already have been there, you must know how beautiful is this. Oh, here comes the live example of natural beauty. This is called Pamukkale. This is what is Pamukkale. The sunset time, you can see the sunset there, and Pamukkale shining like anything. Its natural beauty is stunningly amazing. Pamukkale is more than 100 meters in height and can be seen from the closest town, Densili, which is located around 20 kilometers away. Pamukkale is called the Cotton Castle because Pamukkale is called the Cotton Castle by literal translation in Turkish. The Turkish call it Cotton Castle because due to the resemblance that these white terraces have with the cotton plantations that are cultivated in central Turkey. In some sorts, the secret pool in Pamukkale is also known as Sleptrora's pool, as the Egyptian queen is said to have swum here. In the area, there are 17 hot water springs. Oh my, 17 hot water springs in a single area like Pamukkale. Pamukkale has over 2 million visitors per year. It is also Turkey's most single visited attraction. Yes, it would indeed be a most visited place if it's such a natural beauty there. Oh my, I really want to visit this place. Don't you also? In 1988, Pamukkale, together with Hierapolis, was recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Site. Hooray! Yes. Oh yeah, aren't your eyes stunned and brightened by the glorious and immense beauty of this place? I know your eyes must be gazing in delight after seeing this photo. This is Sumela Monastery, with its stunning and lonely setting built into a cliff face. Sumela Monastery of the Virgin Mary, is the star attraction of visitors along the Black Sea coast. Wandering around this abandoned religious complex with its brunch interior crammed with dazzling and vibrant feroces is a must for anyone who makes the long journey to Turkey's northeast region. The monastery first opened during the Byzantine era and was only closed in 1923. Today, wandering in its empty cells, it's easy to imagine the isolated lives of the monks who once lived here. Indeed, the monks who once lived here have lived a peaceful life. This place grants the peace, the inner peace of a human. You must pay a visit there. You must pay a visit there, and this is a man-made architecture beauty that will satisfy your mind. It is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Oh my, this is a gazing place, twinkling my eyes like anything. This is a must visit. Hey, do you see those beautiful miniature paintings? Yes, it represents the history of this palace. A fact for you, this palace has a history of over 1,000 years. Oh my, that's amazing, isn't it? A history of over 1,000 years. This beautiful palace with beautiful miniature paintings representing the lives of the monks. Peaceful, how peaceful it would have been to live in this place. You must pay a visit to this place. Nestled in a steep cliff at an altitude of about 1,200 meters above sea level, the Sumila Monastery in Trabzon province is believed to have a history of more than a thousand years, a site of major historical and cultural significance, as well as a prominent tourist attraction. It stands as a symbol of Pontic Greek heritage in the region, while also carrying the religious importance for Greek Orthodox worshippers. The monastery is dedicated to the Virgin Mary because it was built to a house an icon for her, believed to possess the miraculous properties. Oh, did you see this? How beautifully man made architecture is inclusive with natural beauty, immense peace, internal peace. Oh, how aesthetic is this! Stunning, amazing, sir. You must pay a visit to this place. Imagine how those monks have lived in this place, how peaceful life they would have been living at that time. This monastery is dedicated to the Virgin Mary because it was built to house an icon for her, believed to possess miraculous properties. It is known in Greek as Pangaea, Somera. According to the most prevalent theory, its name comes from the Pontic Greek phrase "Sau Mela", meaning on Mela's mountain, from Greek name of the mountain where the monastery is situated in the Pontic mountain range. Melas means black. As you can see, those mountains there have a black hue there that represents Sau Mela or Virgin Mary Sau Mela. Saul Mela is the basic name for this thing, this monastery. Melas means black, supposedly owed to the surrounding rock's dark hue. A second theory attributes the name of the dark color of the icon itself, after which the whole city is said to have been renamed. Another etymological theory links its name to the last word Sumela, which means Trinity. In 2000, the Monastery of Virgin Mary was included in the UNESCO World Heritage tentative list. Here comes one of the most beautifully decorated, most beautifully carved, most beautiful Mount Nemrut. Yes, here it is, the Mount Nemrut, the top sightseeing drawcard of eastern Turkey. Mount Nemrut summit funerary mound is scattered with broken remnants of once mammoth statues with which guarded it. This weird and lonely place has to be one of the Turkey's most peculiar archaeological sites. The giant stone heads of long forgotten gods stare out from the summit, casting an every atmosphere over the barren mountain top. The time to come is at sunrise, so you can watch the statues as they loom out of the dark. Isn't it so finely carved? How well it is preserved. I recommend you to visit this place if you have a great interest in archaeology. This place is an indeed visit for those who love historical places. Oh, Oh, this is a great view. That's really amazing. Mount Nermut. This is what is called. It is. The summit of Mount Nermut is home to one of the Turkey's most iconic sites, the fascinating and the airy funerary mound of King Athenasius I of the Kingdom Comnene sits atop this 2,150-meter peak. Under the 50-meter high, man-made burial mound, Antiochus' tomb is said to be concealed, though despite extensive archaeological work here, his tomb has never been found. But on top of the mound is one of the eastern Turkey's prime tourist attractions. The spectacular terraces here are littered with toppled remnants of giant stone statues that were once majestically lined up to celebrate Antiochus' own glory and glory of the gods. This place is indeed a place that requires a visit. This place was remembered as a place where the Antiochus, the king, was celebrated for his glory and the glory of gods. Did you see how beautifully they are decorated? Yes, it is actually. The spectacular terraces here are littered with topped remnants of giant stone statues that were majestically lined up to celebrate Antiochus' own glory and glory of gods. If you are planning a visit to Turkey, basically Eastern Turkey, and if it's a short one, if you only have time for a short journey into Eastern Turkey and have to pick one site to see, Mount Nemrut can't be beaten. The mountain is about 43 kilometers from Kahata. Arrive for sunrise on the summit to experience the true magic of the setting. The photo shown is an example of sunrise. Did you see how magic its look is when there's sunrise? Yes, it absolutely is. It's aesthetic, sir. Note that due to snow closing the road to summit, the mountain is only accessible around May to October. Also be aware that from the summit car park to funerary terraces, there is a 600-meter uphill walk. Okay, so you have hiking there also, and you will enjoy a lot if you visit this place. I recommend this place to visit if you are visiting Eastern Turkey. Here comes Eni. The derelict buildings of the powerful Silk Road city of Eni sit abandoned on the plains close to Turkey's modern border with Armenia. Once the Armenian capital, Eni's golden age came to an end when the Mongol raids, earthquake destruction, and trade routine tussling all played their part in city decline. Yes, the city was once in its golden age, but as of the Mongol raids and earthquake destruction, and due to its trade tussling, all played their part in cities decline. The beautiful red brick buildings, still glimmering away amid the steppe grass, have a mesmerizing effect on all who visit. Don't miss the Church of Redeemer or the Church of Saint Gregory with their elaborate stone masonry and fresco remnants still visible. I know it must have been a great place before when it was in golden age, but this mesmerizes of a great past, an unforgettable past. You must pay a visit there. In any, if you are a fan of historical places and have a great interest in Armenia and Turkey's archaeology. Do you see how beautifully is decorated with miniature paintings all over the wall in every nook and corner of this place? It must, it is must a beautiful place to visit. Any a democratic, a, any a dramatic and a winds-swept archaeological site in eastern Turkey was once thriving medieval city on the trade route through Central Asia. At its height, Ani had a population of well over 100,000 and was the rival of the Constantinople, Baghdad, and Cairo. Once known for its splendor and magnificence, Ani has been abandoned and largely forgotten for centuries. Its remaining architecture, built primarily in 10th century, is historically significant as it anticipates features that became the defining character of the Byzantine and later Gothic styles. Oh, you see how beautiful is this? Imagine how beautiful it would have been before. This is a great thing. The World Monuments Fund's current scope of work is focusing on the ruins of two great religious structures there, Any Cathedral and the Church of the Holy Redeemer. Any House, the Cathedral of Any, which is associated with early example of Gothic architecture. At its height, Ani was one of the world's largest city with a possible population of circa 100,000. Renowned for its splendor, Ani was sacked by Mongols in 1236. Ani never recovered from a devastating 1319 earthquake and was gradually abandoned until it was largely forgotten by the 17th century. Ani is widely recognized cultural and religious national heritage symbol for Armenians. According to Razmik Panosian, Ani is one of the most visible and tangible symbols of past Armenian greatness and hence a source of pride. In 2016, it was added in the UNESCO World Heritage List. Yes, this place is stunning, amazing. This place is a mesmerizing past of Armenian greatness. You must pay a visit to here if you are a fan of Armenian history or are into archaeology of Armenia or are interested in the past of Turkey. Espendos. Oh my, isn't this so splendorous? Yes, it is so beautifully made. Those fine curves and edges, and such a beautiful shape, a semicircle. Ah, that's amazing. Just south of Antalya, the jaw-dropping mammoth bulk of the Roman theatre of Espandos celebrates the pomp and ceremony of Marcus Aurelius' rule. Considered the finest surviving example of classical age theatre still standing in the world. It is one of the antiquity stars attraction. Although the theatre is the main reason for a visit here, and for more visitor on a half-day trip from nearby Antalya or side theatre is all they see there are more ruins to explore over a vast hilly area if you have time. This place is a theatre, for your knowledge. This place is beautiful. See how well it is preserved and is standing right now in this world. OMG, this is so beautiful. It is one of the major attractions of Turkey. Okay, so this is splendid, aesthetic, amazing. This is simply fantastic. This was a part. This theatre was the part of the ancient city of Aspendos that lied in the southern Turkey. That lies in southern Turkey in the ancient region of Pamphylia. Due to its location along the once navigable Urmian River, it rose in wealth and prominence with the trade of valuable resources and was successfully ruled by Greeks, Persians, and Romans. A number of ancient structures survive today, including the Nymphaeum, Basilica, and Agora. But the architectural jewel of Aspendos is its theatre, widely considered the best preserved ancient theatre in the world. See how well preserved is this. Splendid, yeah? Natural beauty all over it's around, built underground. The ancient city of Aspendos has built a theatre. Salute to it. This splendid theatre is as a mesmerizing past of Ottoman Empire. This place was a very great place at that time that held shows and different shows and type of plays. If you can try to come during the summer months. If you are planning to visit Turkey and you are coming to Aspendos too, then try to visit this place in summer months, because if you can try to come during the summer months when this amazing building hosts the annual Aspendos Opera and the Ballet Festivals. Yes, in the summer months, this theatre hosts the Aspendos Opera and the Ballet Festival. Yeah, that is stunningly beautiful. That festival, Ballet Festival, is amazing. It's a wonderful chance to experience the theatre used for its original purpose, and here its stunning acoustics. If you want to know how this theatre was used, you must pay a visit in summer months, because it hosts Aspendos Opera and Ballet Festival at that time. And the same thing happens this time also. Every year this happens in summer months. You can hear the stunning acoustics of opera. Your ears will be pleased by the amazing acoustics of that time, even played today. Aspendos Theatre is one of the largest ever built by the Romans in Asia Minor, and today it is one of the most and the best preserved examples of theatre architecture. Located in the lower town area of the site, the theatre was built in 2nd century AD during Marcus Aurelius' reign. This place is amazing, isn't it? This place has a great history. This place was used for many different purposes, like ballet, like operas, like different shows, and many more plays. I recommend you pay a visit here if you want your ears to get pleased, if you want your mind to jump interestingly jump in curiosity to know what it is. You must pay a visit to this place. It's really amazing. Amazing architecture, finely curved, every place, every nook and corner. Oh my, this is an amazing architecture. This semicircle is really fantastic. This theater is a must visit for you all if you are visiting Turkey. This must be on a big bucket list. And here it comes. And here it comes, the cruising the Mediterranean. Yes, Turkey is home to Mediterranean's coastline, and you can have a splendorous and luxurious cruise there. You must have it, isn't it? If you're visiting Turkey, you must have it. Turkey is a home to Mediterranean's coastline. There are tons of line ships there. Turkey's Mediterranean coastline has ruins galore and many things to do. But for many people, it's all about soaking up the sun while enjoying the gorgeous coastal views. Oh my, coastal views! How splendorous and pleasure it would be to visit such a place. Oh, so mesmerizing. Cruising on a yacht is the number one activity for visitors to Boredom and Fethai for good reason. The steep forest clad slopes hide cloven coves sporting tiny white sand beaches and hundreds of scattering islands are the perfect place for the exploring by sea. Even die-hard land lumbers will be impressed. How about a ride in ship when you are in the Mediterranean Sea and you are on a cruise and you are the one who is enjoying the sea, taking a splendorous ride over Mediterranean Sea and enjoying the fresh air of Turkey, filled with nature's beauty. Oh my, Turkey is a place that is a must visit, and cruising the Mediterranean is one of the greatest things to do there. One of the most famous trips in this Mediterranean Sea is known as the Blue Cruise and travels from Fethai south down the coast until disembarking near Olympus, home to famous natural phenomenon of the Chimera. This place recommends a visit to you. I mean, if you pay a visit here, you will be really happy. I definitely recommend you to visit this place and visit and give a cruising to the Mediterranean. That would be a really great thing to do in Turkey. That is why it is in top 10 rated things to do in Turkey. You will be stunningly amazed after this ride. See how beautiful this cruise is and how beautiful Turkey is. If you have a ride in these cruise in the Mediterranean Sea, you would feel real pleasure. What's better than a cruise on a Mediterranean Sea? If you're visiting Turkey, cruising the Mediterranean must be in your bucket list. because it is one of the best to do things in Turkey. The vast Mediterranean Sea and the vast cruise, luxurious life. Oh my, that's really stunningly amazing. How aesthetic it would be to feel the fresh air of sea, those waves, those pleasing mind fresh air. Oh my, that would be really great to you, isn't it? So, don't you like this picture? Isn't your mind appealing to you to visit this place and do a cruise to Mediterranean Sea? I know your mind is getting really excited for the Turkey's cruise of Mediterranean Sea. You must you must pay a visit there and do cruising on Mediterranean. Did you see how splendorous this is? Amazing, isn't it? See how natural beauty combines with man-made beauty. Those sea waves. Oh my, such a splendorous. I wish if you could pay a visit here. That would be really great. You will feel a real pleasure among the nature's beauty. Those fresh air, those sea waves. Really amazing. Istanbul is increasingly popular as a sport of embarkation or disembarkation for a range of itineraries from the Black Sea and in eastern Mediterranean. Greek is a easel's trip to migration, twice a year, of ships between Europe and Asia. You can find as many as 6 ships a day docking there. For optimal weather and adventures, aplenty the best time to cruise the Mediterranean is in the spring, summer or fall season from early April through late November. During the winter, many locals close up the shop, making it difficult for travelers to enjoy the full Mediterranean experience. So, I would recommend the best season to visit this place is summer. I know you must be wondering, this place is so splendorous that if I could visit here, I would be really pleasured. If you would pay a visit here, it would be really pleasuring. You must pay a visit here. So thank you all. I hope you enjoyed the video and do like, share and subscribe to my video. Thanks y'all for watching the whole video. I hope you all meet again soon with some new interesting topics like this one. I hope you enjoyed the video and I know you must be visiting the top 10 rated places in Turkey to visit. These most of them are the most major tourist attractions of Turkey. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye all. Thank you so much.